October 22nd, 1992. A few days before tickets go on sale. This is where all the tickets are going to happen, right in here. As you can see, the prices for the concert tickets. Oh, we have two guys. So what are you guys doing here?
We're waiting for tickets, eh?
Waiting for tickets, eh? Yeah. For which concert?
Stoon's final.
Yeah. Stoon's final. How long have you guys been here?
6 days.
6 days, eh? When do tickets go on sale?
Next week.
Next week? Yeah. You guys must really like the band.
Yeah, they're awesome. Greatest band since Meatloaf.
Greatest band since Meatloaf.
Yeah, that's right.
So I heard that Stompin' Tom Connors is going to probably open up for them. You think that's just a rumor, or is that true?
It doesn't really matter. We're just here to see Stoon.
Yeah. I see that they're already starting to set up some of the stage back there.
Yeah, it's real awesome stuff, eh? They got a light show and everything, eh?
Sounds pretty cool. Yeah. Well, good luck. Hope you guys get tickets.
Thanks, eh?
Action.
Hi, you guys got a license to be here?
No? Talk to the director.
What's his name?
He's back there. Hal Gurney.
What's the password?
Stoon.
Okay,
Stoon rocks.
That's okay. You can be in.
Can I borrow this?
Yes. Back to concert.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last tour of Stoon. Come backstage and check out all the high-tech electronics.
It's just hours before concert time.
And manufacturer of
Electricity's in the air.
great thing. This is Ken Fast here interviewing himself. He's usually a very quiet person in.
There we go.
Tell us about your electronics here.
Well, what we got here is the X49 Delta 202. It's the system's been used since the early 80s, around there. It's quite high tech. It's been rebuilt in the 80s.
It looks like it has been updated.
It has been updated, yes. Yes.
Explain to us the buttons there.
The buttons go blicky, dicky, bicky, dicky in that turn. Hey, kid, hey, out of there, out of there.
And Ken, please give us the secret that you have of verbally keeping time with the music that is going. Can you give us a demonstration of that?
I've got rhythm. Also,
That's the famous of Ken Fast.
No, not to be reproduced by any other individual.
Generally a recluse.
Can't do it.
Living on an island somewhere, but he's come out for this last tour. Stage left, I see. The director's giving me direction.
we're just gonna warm up with the crane shot here.
We have many lights. Sorry.
And out over the crowd.
The crowd's not here yet.
If the crowd were here, they'd be there.
Okay, I need
what do you need?
oh yeah?
Yeah, this is kind of an important part.
Check in the back on the orange and see if there's another spot open on that one.
Hope we don't blue this. Alright, we're on the 7th floor here at the Sheraton Cavalier. This is room 710. Now this is the room where Stoon is staying in. So let's see if there's anybody in. Oh, there's someone. Let's go see if they're here. Come on, go meet the band. Rise and shine, boys. There they are. Oh, wakey, 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 wakey. Wakey, 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 wakey. Okay, I'll either meet the band here. Okay.
guy here. Let's focus it a little bit here. Okay, there's Mike Smith here. This is Joe Park. This is, hey, who's this? Oops, sorry, Joe. This here is Kenny Hamill. That's Billy's in the band.
Criticize me, see the light.
to look through the Stoon memorabilia, which is set up in a display out in the lobby, tracing the history of this great band, some of the earlier tour programs.
We've got some
Yes, take us on a tour of a
special, see these are the albums.
Stoon Kefir.
That's the first album. Stoon Live Tour 80. Then we run to the Stoon, get a shot of that, Wayne? Yeah, good. Pyrotechnics Tour. That would be in, I believe it's, where is it up there? The Pyrotechnics banner there.
Would be the tour book that
81, I think, is that tour.
This is the first usages of the Stoon logo, I think, wasn't it?
Looks like the first usage of the Stoon, the lightning bolt Stoon logo. You see the S there. This is simply the Tour 82. See, fine collector's editions in mint original condition. This is Stoon Tour 83, the Prairie Lands Tour, which is the one that was done. Yeah, the Prairie Land Tour 83, which is, you can see the rock and roll kind of person there standing with the...
And they decided to not go with the logo on that one, did I?
No, that was, see, I drew that guy there. I drew the Sass Jam one, and I took the picture for the
this is a real treat. We have a artist.
The actual art director on some of the earlier Stoon projects.
Plus, yeah, and the cameraman even did the last one, the 78 92. That's 78 92. Wow, so we've got almost everybody here that's been involved in this thing.
Here's another vintage, the best in the West.
Oh, look at that picture. Isn't that's nice?
Best in the West.
Live.
In Dolby. This is the first tour that was actually in Dolby. I see we have a very empty cassette here. Intermission. There's no cassette in here. I think we've been ripped off.
Yeah.
They always give us these for demos. But here's the intermission tour. Stoon to Stoon. Okay.
I remember it well.
That's also in Dolby, 1984. Look at the mint condition of this collector's
What would
item.
be the street value on a tape such as that?
I wouldn't even want to say.
Priceless?
Oh, yeah. I don't think
I've heard that 3 years ago one of these went for 185, but that's 3 years ago, and trying to find one today. Stoon 2. This is another very collectible. I see it's a little bit damaged there, crack in it. But oops, there we go. This is an 81 from 81. So we've got some fantastic.
Oh, geez, that's scary.
Sibilance.
We've got some fantastic paraphernalia here. We'll peruse the Stoon Fan Club book.
Oh, there's also pictures on this guy. This is your feet. I'll get out of here.
This is from the very beginning.
Well, I can't get much closer. I'm about here, so.
Okay. There we go. This is some very... The first tickets, 10 cents, 20 cents. We're just looking at... This is a Sask Jam. This is some notes to prepare for Sask Jam.
Look at that. Is that the handwriting of the creator and
Yes,
the real...
I'm back. She's back.
Apologize, technical difficulties.
Few technical difficulties. There was 4 bands there at the Sask Jam, which were there's Magnum, Apocalypse, Big Toes, and
Big Toes was a,
of course,
Big Toes was a big hit.
Stoon was there. Stoon was there. This is the seating plan that was drawn up hastily. Boy, there's some memories in this.
Work was started.
There, yeah. Nice stuff. Tour 82. See the ramblings of a deranged person here in these pages. This is the guest register for, excuse me, there. Guest register for all the, we'll read some of the comments here. It was great, guys. These lights are hard on my eyes. Okay. Let's see.
Reed
Melvin
Mills.
Peters.
Yeah, Reed Mills.
Keep the light show and get rid of group number 1. Didn't mean that. Quit altogether. So there's obviously a very negative, very negative fan here.
No appreciation, I guess.
Yeah. Right on, Jack. Keep on trucking. Excellent, eh? So, overall, I would say good reports. This is the people that have seen it.
Mildred Dick, first time, really great. She was a big fan.
So we've got some good comments in here. Very well done. Zappo was a comment. Denise Penner, see that? She's my sister.
Hey, look what she
Very
says.
well organized.
Wow.
You see, she's kind of being real attentive. But gotta be careful with your papers here.
These are going into the archives.
Yes. We have some unfilled here. I imagine will be filled tonight.
Oh, the anticipation.
Oh, the Harold Baxter group was another backup group that frequented with Stoon.
What? We're going through all of it. Oh, he's got his crates labeled.
Yeah, this is some of the notes for the roadies, of which I'm proud to say I was one at a certain time.
Well, you didn't.
They played a lot of.
No, there you go. That's no longer the right address, though.
Yeah, that's their old offices. Yeah, those offices were something, weren't they?
They burnt down that building, didn't they?
Almost.
Well, Ken was practicing some of his little flash pods there.
The triumphant victory tour. You see some of the comments in there.
Wow.
Gnarly, cool too. Okay.
You just can't say much more than that, can you?
No, it's hard to top that. Here's the budget. As you can see, we're dealing with sometimes two figures. I noticed the revolving light for Miami Navy was 1828 that year.
Oh, man.
Can you imagine that? 1828 on a thing like this.
Pretty cheap.
Oh, and he borrowed $2.79, which he probably never paid back.
Hey, look at this! Oh, dude, that's embarrassing.
Well, we won't spend too much time.
This was Stoon's last.
Is it?
That was my first time I'd seen Stoon, actually.
Oh, there's Wayne Leake, who is right now behind the camera.
And look what he wrote.
Oh, yeah, blew a battery there.
My ears hurt, he says. Yeah. Magnificent, brilliant.
Oh, you got to focus on that.
Tears to my eyes.
The new
There's
address.
the new address.
For the Stoon fans who have bought this commemorative video.
Yeah, see if we can get a good shot of that. So we're getting to the end here of the...
Oh, there you go.
We're in the, so that brings us here to the Berg Dome.
No more.
Wow, it's
no
like
more.
from beginning to end.
I wonder what the budget would be like on a show this magnitude today. I'm sure it would be up around $30. A whole $30.
who didn't have audio.
Okay, well,
The greatest moment in Stoon history for you, Kev.
Well, the most memorable, but also the most tragic, I would have to say.
Which moment was that?
The flash pod incident. By 82, 83, I believe, one of those years. I don't know which tour it was, maybe the Prairie Land tour, perhaps,
right.
Or the Pyrotechnics tour.
Well, I remember Kenny, he popped a string on his Dean Markley. What was it, Dean Markley?
I think he was
Like a Stratocaster.
Probably playing a Fender Strat by then.
Yeah, an American Strat.
Blew a string. Decided to talk to one of the roadies down the gate separating the incredibly nutso crowd.
The guitar technician.
Mental that night from the stage. Tried to walk up in front of him. Didn't realize that they were going to be doing flash pots at that time. He didn't make rehearsal that afternoon.
Drunk again?
He caught a shoelace on one of the knee-high boots he was wearing, those lederhosen type things.
They were into that then.
Sunk his head halfway into a flash pot when it ignited.
Yeah, that was a...
Turned his ears
unfortunately,
into little
it just
stumps.
happened that the guy that was filling the flash pod must not have known that he filled it, because I think it was filled twice. So there's...
Filled twice. They did that one.
Double.
I tell you, the flames had to be 30 feet high.
30 feet. 40, probably.
Just about took the first degree of his skin clean off.
He was
vaporized.
But you know what? He finished that show.
I don't believe that.
Finished the show.
He had Vaseline covered the entire part of his
no
face.
eyebrows left.
But his hair was no hair.
He finished the show.
The crowd loved it. They went nuts.
Trooper.
They thought it was part of the
How
show.
did he
Let's
play
take a
with
look
just
at some
stumps?
special effects that they're testing on the stage.
No, you don't want to see this
as
yet.
we speak.
We can't. No.
Okay, well,
I tell you,
we'll
the guy.
save that. But I can just tell you, it's amazing watching him sitting in here.
When it came to Kenny, the show must go on.
Yeah.
The man,
he was a real trooper that time.
like nobody else.
I respect him immensely.
And nobody since has ever been able to play a guitar
I
with
didn't know they
sticky
went to
hands.
synthesized drums. I didn't know that.
No, it's a dual kit. Pert's got a kit like that.
Now, I believe I've heard rumors of when Stoon first came on the scene. There was a number of other bands who were contemporaries of theirs who kind
Short-lived,
of
but there was.
fallen by the wayside. I'd like if you could fill in that little bit of rock and roll history.
There were some guys I was managing for a while. Had a name Magnum.
Magnum. Yeah.
They large caliber, but it just scared the kids away. It was quite.
It was a sexual thing.
Well, primarily there was young boys at the concert, but I think it was that they were such large caliber inside their trousers that they ran screaming.
Any others?
Kev, you were managing.
There's a band that I thought was going to go a long ways. Apocalypse was the name of the band. But unfortunately, they only played that one gig, that live outdoor Sask Jam show. You can see the tour program there in the corner. It's right in the corner.
Sask Jam.
Sask Jam.
It's actually the cheesiest program we've had.
82.
Randy Berg was responsible for that. Not that one, but that one there. I did the
And
That's right. Yeah.
was it large?
You caught this drum.
Large feet? Large feet, was it?
Big Toes.
Big
Big Toes.
Big Toes. Yeah.
Big Toes was a band that I never thought would ever go for.
They seemed very dull.
They basically they would release their albums and they had no hits, but it was constant filler. It was just nothing but filler.
Yeah.
And I said, guys, you ain't gonna go for it, Kevin. I think even
they did break up.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there was nothing to keep together. Really.
That's right.
They just weren't that great. But I tell you, there's been some great Stoon moments.
There's been some
over the years, and one thing that always amazed me is they always maintained to keep the same three guys.
Yeah,
they never lost the love they had for each other.
Like as soon as the show was over, it's like they went and were put in a box somewhere until the next show.
I think they were friends.
They hung around together.
Yeah, they hung out.
They hung out together.
They did.
They traveled together.
You know how people say that they do that? Like their friends are the people in the band.
It's not true, but with these guys,
it was true.
100%. 100% on the money.
On the money.
But I mean, it comes down to this moment tonight where
yeah. Well, I'm sorry.
It brings.
I get very emotional when I think of the
Okay, I'll shut it up. We'll have to shut it off. Here we go.
5th, 1982. We were playing in the Hudson Bay Park Dome, and there's about 70 to 80,000 people there, rocking kids, that just going, you know, chanting "Stoon, Stoon, Stoon." It was quite a real uplifting time. Magnum, it was backup then. They just got off stage. The roadies took the stage there, cleaned up, and we were ready to go on. Stoon was. Lights went out. Crowd jumped to their feet, chanting away, going "Stoon, Stoon." Oh, it was just great, eh? Kenny Hamill strums the guitar. Power, everything just goes. It was just great. Great concert. First song, halfway through, awesome bang. Power's out. I'm going, oh no, now it's wrong. I went backstage, checked the plug-in, and some little kid had unplugged it. We plugged it back in. Actually did the show, continued on. We had 3 encores, I think, that night. It was great. Oh, great time. That's probably one of the most memorable times I had with Stoon.
out front here. Give him a big hand, ladies. How does it feel to your last concert?
Boy, my fingers are tired.
So really, deep in your heart, how does it feel?
It's emotional, except, or also...
It's also smoky.
I can't even talk, I'm so sorry. I'm emotional and also saddened, also happy. Also be able to save money now.
Asphyxiated.
My wife will see me now. My cat will see me.
Karen Fast, sitting over here, ladies and gentlemen.
Actually, my cat won't be on the stage anymore.
Let's get some reactions from the crowd. Ma'am, what did you think of the show?
It's never end.
Did you hear it? Gentlemen, let's start right here. What did you think of the show, sir?
These guys are my heroes.
They gotta get back to the motel. They're real
They have
tired.
stuff those dancing flower things, so we keep them like that.
Ask him.
Although they didn't
Technical
dance
secrets, I
like
doubt if he'll reveal them. Your first stooning experience, young lady?
Oh, me?
Everybody signed the guest register.
Better than life itself.
When you go back to
Ma'am,
work,
what did you think? Get this lady's opinion right here.
Like, they're so cute. They're such babes. I can't believe it. I
Are
actually
they
saw them
as good
in
as New
person.
Kids on the Block?
Better. Much better.
They actually play their own instruments.
Yeah, they do. Well, closer to New Kids on the Block.
Here's the guys. They wanted to do a backstage interview before they actually head off to the motel and to the post-tour party.
You need the macro.
Yeah.
Yep, I do.
Yeah.
Any questions? Any questions?
What's underneath it? Are they the
Wanger?
Just trying to find them first. Give me a minute.
So it is Rock and Flowers body.
It's a drum company.
Any questions, Russ?
I have none.
So introduce me to the guys in the band. Oh boy. Let's see. Okay, Kenny Hamill is lead.
Kenny, that's dude right here.
And
We're sporting the Flames.
Joe Park plays bass.
Joe Park.
Joe Park is percussion.
Mike Smith on bass, keyboards, and vocals.
How you doing?
Is it true with the rumors I hear about your solo project, Mike?
Well,
Amazing.
should we tell them about that, guys? Yes, I'm going to be releasing a calypso reggae album. It's kind of a departure from the... Hey, can we get security in here? Can we get security in here? No chicks backstage unless they're asked. I tell you, people accuse us all the time of picking chicks out of the crowd and taking them back to the to the motel room. I just want to nip that in the bud right here. We never take anything that we're not offered, and nobody's forced. That animal thing was completely a hoax. We had nothing to do with it. It's actually put on by
What about the hotel
by the
fire?
manager at Chilliwack was trying to muscle in on our
Do you have
territory.
anything to say about the hotel fire?
No, that wasn't us. That was Stompin'. He was coming through, and he was a little bit liquored. I think we can say that because I mean everybody knows that Stompin' likes to get into the sauce a
You
little.
had reservations about bringing him on your tour, did you not?
Reservations. We had to make reservations everywhere. I tell you, this guy wants his own suite, and he wants his own room in the bars and stuff. And I tell you, it's.
This we're standing here with the
Executive producer of
wife of Ken Fast. This is Karen. What do you think about this last concert, this last tour? He's going to put it away. He's not going to play with it anymore. What do you think about that?
time.
Yeah! Thank you very much.
A little smoky in here.
Like this.
Can you turn on that fluorescence?
Wash your hands.
It takes me a while.
Brad.
Wait, 1 minute.
It's been a long road, hasn't it, guys?
Wait, they're not ready yet.
Are you filming this, Wade?
Yeah, I'm on here.
Well,
Live long and
How does this
prosper.
thing work again?
here's us boys. Ones who worked long and hard on it.
There's the flashback.
Started in
Did you
1920.
that?
Laid on our backs in sewer-soaked cement at
Remember
the
Sass Jam? What a time that was.
What time that was.
cigars, pump tents,
Yeah, in a manure.
hay bales, lots of liquor. No.
We did not have the booze.
Stompin' was there, and I tell you, he was soused.
Hey,
Can you remember the music that Magnum played? The light went off there.
Yeah. Good doing business with you.
The word of finger rock excellence goes to Ken Bass.
One of my fingers are tired.
Ken was seeking a patent at one time for finger rock. I don't think that ever came through.
After a tough show, what do the boys grab?
Bombadita, 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 happy trails to you, bombadita, 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 who cares about the clouds when we're together? Just sing a song and think about sunny happy trails to you. Tell